Yo, what's good, man? This is your boy at DFSMasterMind _ over on Twitter. You can follow me, man. I would appreciate it. Thank you for clicking on the video. Today's date is March the 29th. We have 10 games today, man. This is going to be an episode of Brainstorming. I'm going to put this out before I put my 3 for 3 out a little later. I got an early jump, man, on my homework today, so I went on and made this brainstorming video. So, man, let's get it, man. Well, before I do that, I gotta do a brief recap. I had Dario Saric, Pat Bev, Ish Smith as my 3 all-in plays. Dario scored 34 points. He went about a little less than 5x. Ish Smith scored 30. He went 6x for me. And then we had Pat Bev shit the bed, scored 14 points, which is like 3x, man. Come on, dude. I thought he was in a better spot than that. He actually was in a good spot. He didn't make the shots, man. He didn't do enough. And things happen. I was able to cash in a few spots, man. Okay night. We on to the next day, man. It's part of the grind. So we're gonna leave that in the past, man, and let's get it. We finna make more, man. We gotta stay focused. Don't trust the process, man. Just keep doing it. Anyways, man, first game. Well, this is what I want to do, man. I want to talk a little game theory. I want to talk my top plays. I got my player pool written down pretty much. So everybody I mentioned, they're in my player pool. If I have side notes about players, I'll mention that. But I just want to run through all the games, give you any possible option that crossed my mind today. These are people that that I'll be looking at. Of course I gotta shrink my player pool down a little bit because I'm gonna say more names than I can actually have. But it's part of the process, so we finna hop right into it. First game is Atlanta versus Philly. Total is at 208. Starting off, man, we gotta mention Dennis Schroeder and Dwight Howard, the two biggest pieces of Atlanta's offense, man. They've been scoring a ton of points. They got a good matchup. So just them, they immediately, caught my eye, especially Dwight Howard. Centers versus Philly, that's a thing, man. That is a thing. But yeah, I like Dennis. I like Dwight Howard. I like Ersan Ilyasova. I like I had Prince down, but I just seen the news about Bazemore coming back. So I think Prince minutes will take a bit of a hit. It won't be a huge jump. Like, he'll still see 25 minutes. But at that 5K, I'm gonna probably stay away from him because I was paying that 5K for the starting job, man, and not a trustworthy backup. So I'm gonna kind of look away from him. That's about it on Atlanta side. For Philly, I have Dario Saric, Bobby Cove, T.J. McConnell, Nick Stauskas, TLC, and Anderson. These are all options for me tonight. I think I'm going to stay away from the Holmes, Long, and now splitter rotation. So I'm just looking for spots that are super safe. And I think all of those people I just mentioned they're viable tonight. Moving on, we got OKC versus Orlando. This is at 213. Starting off, y'all know my rule. I do not fade Westbrook. So he's one of my all-in plays. So I know one of them for sure. It should be a pretty good game, man. For OKC, I like Russ. Like I said, I like Depot. I like Cantor. I like Adams. I like Gibson. Gibson and Adams, man, they're really cheap, man, and they're starters. Kind of punt plays. They should be safe, man. I think they're okay going up against Vucevic defense and Gordon defense. They should be okay. Depot has a revenge game. He could explode, man. Wanna shake it on his old squad. That's about it for OKC, but definitely Westbrook, man. The man's gonna get a triple double tonight. He's gonna keep it rolling. OKC should win, so that's why I'm gonna lock Russ up, man. That's my number one all in play. Um, Orlando side, man, you got Vucevic at 7-7. You got Elf at 7-3. I like me some Peyton tonight, man. I might do a mini game stack because I think Peyton is gonna try to get a triple double too, man. Playing up against the triple double GOAT. Um, Elf is definitely capable, man, of having a big game, man. He does all the little things that you like. He hustles for rebounds, steals, assists. And if he has a upside scoring night tonight, and Westbrook does not play the best defense, man. A great player. He does so much for his team, but defense is not his strong suit. So I'm looking at him tonight. I like Fournier going up against Depot. Kind of want to one-up his old teammate. I like Gordon versus Gibson. I think Gordon will just be a little too quick, man. And for some cheap punt plays for Orlando, I like T. Ross. I like Jody Meeks, and I like Hazonia. I think they're okay options for tonight. But yeah, it's a decent game, man. Now, this next game, I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just overlooking something because I see that people are in decent positions, but it's just something that's not really calling me today. Charlotte versus Toronto at 2:05. You got DeMar DeRozan. You got Ibaka. You got Kojo. You got PJ Tucker, and you got DeLon Wright. And DeMar Carroll, man. You can throw him back in there. He's going to be back tonight. With Carroll coming back, I think PJ Tucker's minutes take a bit of a hit. But if we can see DeLon Wright, man, if we can see him get 25 minutes, dude, he will be a Chris Dunn type play, man. He's a really good, he's been balling. He's been showing the team what he can do. He's been in a good space. I like all those players. I'm not in love with DeRozan. Do you think he can score 30 real points tonight? That's basically, that's how I go about picking him, man. He's not going to do a whole lot of nothing outside of scoring the ball, but once he gets rolling, man, it's hard to stop him from making mid-range jump shots, man. He got that wet ball, man. But on Charlotte's side, I like Kemba Walker. I like Nicholas Batum. Had a terrible game yesterday. I think he bounced back. Marvin Williams at 6'1", Cody Zeller 5'4", Frank Kaminsky at 5'1", Machine Gun Kelly, Kid Gilchrist. I think he's in a good spot tonight. And Jeremy Lamb, too, at 3'9". Especially if we find out some Bellinelli news. If we find out Bellinelli's out, I'm going to definitely look towards Machine Gun Kelly and Jeremy Lamb, man. Their minutes will definitely go up. And, that's what we look for. Cheap value plays, man. Moving on, we got Miami versus New York. You got Hassan Whiteside at 8'4". He's in a pretty good spot, man. Centers versus New York, that is an actual thing, man. They're not good. Gomez has the best chance of kind of slowing them down, but I think he'll get in early foul trouble. That's been his biggest problem. KP at 7'6". If he can stay out of foul trouble, man, and we get no Melo, I like him. I really do. I know Miami's stingy. He'll be going up against my dog James Johnson, but I think just height advantage, man. He's gonna be a difficult cover, man, for anybody. And I think he's a little quicker than Whiteside. I think it's a good matchup. Dragic at 7'5", I think he's in a good matchup. Melo, if he plays at 6'7", I guess he's okay, man. I probably won't have any Melo. He had a really good half, man. He balled out. But then I just think his minutes I'm just not comfortable with his minutes, man. So I don't have to play him, so I'm not. It's as simple as that, man. I made a decision. I'm not gonna play Melo. I'm hoping he sits, man, because if he sits, I really like Kuzminskis. I like Lee a lot more. I like um, I got a bunch of punt plays in this one, but I'm gonna talk about the other dogs real quick. You got James Johnson at 6'6". That's my guy. He's always in a good situation. You got point forward. You got D Rose at 6 racks. Or 6'1". I think he's in a decent spot too, man. Dragic is an okay defender, but I think Rose just pushes the pace. Like I said, Ish Smith will do. Rose will do the same thing, man. And I think he's decent. You got Tyler Johnson at 5'9". He's okay. And Willie Hernan Gomez. And then we'll talk about Richardson. Richardson with the Waiters news. He's been seeing extra minutes. He's good. These are all options, man. These are people that you can choose from. And then a bunch of punt plays, man. You got Kuzminskis. You got Lee. You have Wayne Ellington if you want. I'm not in love with that one, but I like me some Ron Baker, man. I think we're gonna see some extra minutes from him real soon, man. The Coach Hornacek, he came out and said that he wanted to see Baker get more minutes, and he's been getting steady minutes. But I think a plethora of minutes will be coming his way soon. I don't know when, but I might take a couple chances on him. McGruder at 3'4", I think he's in a decent spot. Kyle O'Quinn at 3'8". You never know. It's just these are all options, man. These are all options. And Justin Holiday, if we get Melo news, a lot of things open up, especially for the punt plays. But moving on from that game, Milwaukee versus Boston at 210. You got ABC at 9-7. I don't know who's gonna guard them. I don't know if they try to put Bradley or maybe Crowder. He'll probably be the best option. But I think he's okay tonight. IT2, man, if he can shoot the ball, do you think he can score 30 points? I think he has a shot at it, man. 8K, he's okay. Big Al Horford, man, 6'9". He's been balling, dude. He's been getting close to triple doubles. He's been playing a lot better, and I think it's a lot of that may come from Avery Bradley coming back. Just having a full team, he's been able to kick it out to some better shooters, man. I think I was in a decent spot, man. Milwaukee's not the scariest. Like Thon Maker is not. I think I said this yesterday. He shouldn't be a starting center, man. As simple as that. And then when Moose comes in, he's not the greatest defender. So I'm not really scared of that. Middleton at 6'3" is in a good spot. Jay Crowder's been playing a lot of minutes. He had a really good game the other day. He's an option. Avery Bradley, 5'7". He's an option. Greg Monroe, 5'2". He's an option. Malcolm Brogdon, 5'1". Marcus Smart at 4'9". And then a couple punt plays, man. If you can kind of put your finger on these guys in the right spot and take a chance, it could work out. But Kelly Olynyk and Amir Johnson and Jaylen Brown is worth mentioning. And then Tony Snell, man. If Tony Snell continue to hit three-pointers in the first quarter, he damn near already paid off his price tag, man. So you can definitely look for Tony Snell, man. He's been playing decent basketball. So these are our first 5 games. With the breakdown, I'm gonna have to make it in 2 parts, the video. But just another couple little side notes. We got George Hill out. We got Neto out for Utah. That'll be coming up in these next games. So Gordon Hayward went to shoot around. I'm just trying to keep you updated on some news, man. Mark Gasol is out. Draymond Green is playing. Um, Jermichael Green is questionable. Solomon Hill is questionable. Boogie Cousins is questionable.